Hello, everybody. Digsby Delicathia. What's going on, you guys? 25 stream streak with Digsby. Yay! I love you guys. Thank you all for always coming. Guys, Aya's links to the games she develops is up in chat. Whenever we get people in that do stuff that are our friends and family, we shout them out. Leo4! How are you doing? Welcome on in. What's the good word? How are you today? We have a large to-do list in this game. I don't think we're going to accomplish everything, but we're going to accomplish some stuff, maybe. I don't know. We've got dupes. We've got dupes in the duplicate gym, training barracks, whatever you want to call it. We've got a couple of bionic dupes doing things. We need. What do we need to do? Okay, so we got a list of stuff. I said I wanted to rip out this area and kind of get some tames going over here. We could theoretically jump into taming the gold volcano, but more so I'd want to get Stewie online over here to pump more water over, but that's not as top priority since we've got all this junk down here. Tachyon, don't push the buttons. Hi, Avatar, how you doing? See, you're sleepy too, bud. Don't be annoying. Come here. Come here. Come here. I know I look like I'm staring at chat, but no, don't, Ghost Rider, subscribe. Thank you for the Prime, Ghost Rider. I really appreciate that. You are awesome. You rock. Thank you. Okay. So we got this online last time. We're getting chilled aluminum out of this thing. We're also getting power out of it. We really need a proper kitchen setup, but as I said before, in order to get a proper kitchen setup going, we need to kind of like start shifting a few things around. So we need to start defining the outer layer of our base, and we need to oh, right. We just printed. I was like, let's print somebody. Oh God. Past Nether, what did you do? Hello, Chip. Oh, why did I print you? Oh, because you had a glitch I didn't care about, and even though you have a crop tending booster, we don't care. We were going to shove a hauling... We're going to rip that out and shove hauling boosters in you, right? Yeah, that's what we were going to do. All right, we need an athletics booster and a haul... I should have got that athletics booster cooking. You're gonna get that. Okay. You're going to go on... Okay, Gizmo Jones gets the biggest work schedule and the minimum sleep time. So he's producing enough chips. Now, Gizmo Jones, we could actually... If we let these guys... Ooh. These guys could produce the chips. And Gizmo could get back on a regular schedule. I think we might want to do that because Gizmo's doing Mechatron. Actually, we could move someone to chips. So this is producing enough to tune one generator. With one dupe on this schedule, it tunes one set of generators. This tunes the other set plus gives us some extra chips. We could move Let's Go Gizmo down to this schedule, and then we're still producing enough chips to have extra chips and enough chips to do the tuning. Yes. Okay, Let's Go Gizmo can come down here. So this will produce enough to tune that stuff. Actually, we can now move all three of them to a schedule like this because two of them produce enough chips. Focus, Nether, focus. If all three of them are on this, then we've got all the generators covered on tune-ups. More than enough. I think we move them all to this schedule, which means we could kind of put them back on the... Yeah, let's do that. Let's move everybody to all the dupes to a proper... to this schedule. Let's... I'm going to leave this here, but let's just leave it empty. And then up here, let's make some adjustments. I'm a bath. Also, might lurk when I get back because I have to read something long. Oh yeah, no stress, Leo. Thank you for hanging out. And chips. Chips sound delicious. It's going to be a long time before I eat chips again, if I ever do. I think I'm just going to never eat chips or sugar again. Just stay away from that all entirely. Chirora. I think we're actually using more. We're doing more than we need to do with this schedule. We need 6 for each chip, right? So we decided 6, 12, 24 is 4, which plus another 6, that's 5. That's 5 of the geothermals. So we need 5 sets of 6 times. So we need 10 sets of 6. So across that many dupes, yeah, we could legitimately... Because that's 4, right? We could go like that. 8. That'll give us 12. One thing I hate about Boop's scheduling is the downtime boost only lasts 3 cycles when gunk storage is reached after 4 cycles. Interesting. Huh. I'm going to have to see if there's any information on how to max out Boop morale. But for now, I think we can put them all on this schedule and be fine. I mean, we could split the schedule so that there's always one up and running, but it doesn't really matter all that much. Gizmodo Jones is doing our mechatronics engineer. Let's go. Gizmo is hauling. And Chip is going to go into hauling as well. Schedule ends up have 4 cycles and like 3 downtime per 2 cycles. Place carpet in their rooms. Ooh, that's a good one. I like that. Carpet in the Boop room. Do we have carpeted tile? Let's press play so we get access to... Okay, so we need to give one of them a home. I think we'll put Chip up here. Because that's the last one that needs to be filled. I theoretically... Alright, so Chip is over there. So, I never remember carpet. Let's, In fact, we could do that for everybody, right? Turning into a Boop colony. Well, we've got 3 Boops and 11 regular dupes, so... Should only need to put it in the middle tile of the bed. Middle tile of the bed. Yeah, isn't it that tile right there? Yeah, because that's where that thing drops. So yeah. So everybody gets 1 tile of carpet in their room. Should have done this from the get-go, but you know. Not even sure if we have builders on each floor, but we'll deal with that as it comes. But you can probably get away with 1 tile. Ah, gotcha. Yeah, I think you only need to do the interaction tile. That's the word I'm looking for. I think you only have to do the interaction tile. So Herneria earned a skill point. I don't think any of our dupes in the gym are ready to go. But let's get them as much data research stuff as possible. Aya! We got a Freya, and I know you love Freyas, so I named the Freya Aya. They're plastic. Yeah. You deserve to have your own duplicate, and I know you love Freya's. They are not going to be doing any research or medicine, but they are going to be a really badass mechatronics engineer. Aw, you didn't have to do that, but okay. Okay. You guys are sorted out. Now, we need to get Chip. Chip, where are you? Let's get a look at Chip's situation here. What do we have available for you? Alright, I want to get you into strength. So we're going to need... Is the... I forget where the... Suit training. That's the one we use, right? Suit training? Let me just double check here. Where is... Your watch streak reset? I'm sorry, Shadows! I've considered disabling the watch streak just because so many people have gotten hosed by Twitch. Suit training booster. Okay, so we've got a suit training booster. All right, that's in the works. Let's put that as a 6. We theoretically need one more for... Okay, so Chip is going to need, in theory, 2, 4, 5 more of the strength boosters, right? And since we just put some in there, let's find... let's go Gizmo. You're going to need 2 more in theory if we can get your situation going. Okay, so let's make 7 more of these. Hey, Killer, what's going on? Welcome in, welcome in. Guys, Killer is awesome, so go give him a follow. We'll we like to shout out the people we love. And Killer's right up there on the top of the list. Please don't what? I don't really care that my watch streak reset. Oh, yeah. There's going to be the odd stream I'm going to miss. Okay, okay. Fair enough. All right, Killer. If Killer ever falters on his watch streak, I'll disable streaks. Killer, you have to show up every day or you ruin everybody's streak. I'm just kidding. Or am I? Alright, let's get Chip into an Atmos suit. You could always write it a bot to watch the stream. 268. Man, a 365 watch schedule would be dope. We kinda need more batteries. Why are you always mildly hurt? Ten of those? I'll make 10 of those. We might need another charging bank. Killer gets to 365 and Nether cuts it. If he does, I hope he's sad. No, we're all good. Nether gets to sign leaves. Oh, classic. Oh god, Chip moves too slow. All right, he's gonna get some athletics from the strength boosters. Look, Aya's yodeling. Is that how you win Twitch? Yes. Okay, now comes a thing, right? Lead the cows away. Okay, so we want our kitchen and great hall area down here, I think, right? Which means we're going to want to move some things. We also need a proper storage area. So let's do a little thinking here. I think realistically, one of the first things we got to do is create a space to move these Drecos. Once those Drecos have been moved, we can do a few other things as far as like shifting this around. We might even want to just ditch our material study research and put that in somewhere else. Because I'm thinking kitchen right next to this thing. And then a great hall / 2 great halls up here. Along with nature reserves. Huh. And then probably farms up here for other animals. Basically, I think we got to find a place to stick the Drecos. Now, where is that place going to be? It's probably going to be up here. Squiddy can't just put someone else's stream while on a bathroom break. He just did. How you doing, Found? Welcome to the madness. Oh, I'm entertaining Squiddy's audience now. Hi, Squiddy's audience. I'm Nether. And I'm not going to say horrible things right now. We're all fine. We're all fine here. How are you? We need something. I need to find a spot to start. We have all the ideas, but we need to find a spot to start. Why do you always play games that look really complicated? Because they are really complicated. Duh. I like complicated things. It keeps my brain busy so I don't think about depressing stuff. If you have to think really hard, it's hard to cram negative thoughts in there. Squiddy went to the bathroom, so he put you on. Oh, I love Squiddy. Thank you for the follow, Rage. Much appreciated. Dude, is our mic... God, I don't even know. Hold on. Let me find my little, wipe off the eyeballs thing. Oh, yeah, they're a little dirty. Hang on. Let's old man this. True. So, it's all about planning. Oh, it's so much better. I can actually see things. Holy shit. So much has to happen. Yeah, I think we treat this as kind of like our permanent side, because the condos are going to be permanent. Literally everything else on the map other than these, like all of this industrial stuff's going to go somewhere. All of this is going to get rearranged. This is going to turn into more condos. This is all going to get taken out because we need a proper Bionic dupe bathroom. Okay. Let's work on moving the Dreco ranches first. And to do that, we need to put these up here. So I'm going to queue up some dig commands while we plan. Just so the dupes have something to do. We're just going to put it on a 1. We're going to go nice and slow. We don't need to dig all of that out, but, you know, we'll dig enough of it out. You are doing quite a good job at entertaining, it seems. Thank you. I appreciate that. Digging while you think. Dig and think. Can you dig it? All right, so we installed a mod for planning, right? For planning? Yes. So let's do something. We need that space. Digging while you think. That's my motto. Hell yeah. So we need these. We're going to give like a 4-tile tall floor. We should keep our staircase convention. So if we want to put in Dreco ranches, we should put these in kind of like this. I'll explain why in a second. And we could theoretically go up from there. Like, we could put in just 4 right here. Okay, and then we can remove that. And then we can copy. So if we wanted a massive Dreco Ranch farm, we could do something like that. That could literally be all Dreco Ranches. We don't need that many. Usually I run on 2 regular Dreco Ranches and 2 glossy Dreco Ranches, but I think we should theoretically, since we have room on the map, leave room to expand that action. Squiddy! Love you too, bro. Guys, go follow and give Squiddy some love. I mean, he literally put me up in his chat. He literally put me up to entertain his chat while he went to use the facilities because he's a wonderful human being like that. How you doing, man? We're doing nonsense and shenanigans all day long. Do we want to shift this back, though? We're trying to get airflow through here. I don't think I care. I think I care. I think I care. I don't think I care. Okay. Other thing is we need a liquid lock to get into this section. We could just literally make this whole no, because we're going to bring a ladder up through here. So we want a liquid lock into this bottom area, which is going to be our, like, overflow ranch section, right? So that would mean that in order for this to be a functional overflow, we would have to have... These are hard choices, guys. Very hard choices. If I want the door here, I'd need to put something there. I don't want to screw up the airflow going up and down our main ladder system here. We've got a nice block of airflow going through here to keep everybody breathing. You know, breathing is essential to being alive. Oxygen's not included, after all. So what I'm thinking, because we're going to want to have some access to this side of the map, right? How is there... Oh, I thought there was wood over here. I was like, how is there wood over here? There's not. I'm just seeing things. So what I think we're going to do... This is granite. Do we want to just do the whole outside of the base in granite? We can go to there for now and just leave some of the abyssalite. We will deconstruct that bit there. And we can actually cancel that. Yeah, we'll just do that. We'll wind up breaking this out to create a doorway to go out here, but this gives us a whole section of nonsense down here. I don't really want to use granite everywhere. I don't know that I want to use granite here at all. I just used granite here, so, you know, granite's a little prettier. But let's do the rest in igneous, actually. We don't really care about igneous. Do we? Hold on. Let's look at some numbers here. How much granite do we have? 870 tons. Never mind. We're going to do the exterior of the base out of granite. That's going to go up to there. Meanwhile, we're gonna dig out everything over to here and give ourselves some more of this. And we'll only dig over to the abyssalite, basically, because we'll leave room for expanding the Dreco farms, but we currently don't actually need that many. I don't even know that we can accommodate that many, so let's not get out of hand here. And then what we're gonna do is we're gonna run the top of the base over here. Okay. Right. Let's relocate you down to our endangered species reserve, so to speak. Did that booster get made yet? It did not. I want that made ASAP. Oh, because the power banks are on that list. This is an operating thing, I believe. Whatever it is, doesn't matter. It'll get done. It'll get done. I forgot that we're on a 1 for a second here. So we're going to get a lot of this dug out. What we're going to do is we're going to priority 4 everything past this point. We can get that stuff done eventually, but we want to get this stuff dug out. We do actually want to insulate this to deal with... Yeah, we want to maintain specific temperatures, so we are going to insulate this. But let's leave little gaps here until we get in the ladders that I want. And yeah, okay, fantastic. We got an ad starting in about 3 minutes. Thank you guys. Oh wait, ad break starts now, not in 3 minutes. Jesus, I'm really bad at calling those out. I thank you guys for the patience, eyeballs, and all of that good shenanigans. So Dreco ranches need to be temperature regulated. That's why we're actually insulating all these things, because we want to make sure that we can keep the bomb lily at the temperature it needs to be at and keep the mealwood at the temperature it needs to be at. So that does mean we're going to need to we're going to run some sort of cooling operation in here. I think we actually need to... Oh god. Let's... We're going to cancel the 2s in here. So that we can dig up to here. And actually, we want to use this over to there. I don't want to go all the way over, because then we got to deal with killing slime lung terms, and we've done plenty of that already. We're going to do plenty more at one point or another, but for now, let's leave it be as it is. Also, how much plastic do we have? 63 tons. So let's start making things with plastic ladders going on. Also, I might be building this wrong. 1, 2, 3, 4. So the door is up 4. So 1, 2, 3, 4. That doesn't need to be there. Right? Hold on. So we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, and that's where that tile is. So 1, 2, 3, 4. That goes like that. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4. So the door will go here. Also, let's priority 6 the ladders. Let's get them the proper ladder space so that we can get this done the way we need to. So that's going to be a 4 there. So 1, 2, 3, and 4. These both share similar designs. Right, so these glossies need to be kept at that temperature, and that's there. Draco farms are such a weird shape and size to deal with. And then the bomb lily based ones, it's the same design minus these 2 bottom tiles. Those get turned to insulated tiles, and we put a heater there. That's the difference. Okay. And then we're going to want to mirror this whole situation, right? Let's actually cancel, like... Let's cancel all of that. I want them to build this line here, but up here, I kind of want those materials out of there. Right, we've got sulfur. Yeah, never mind, never mind. Let's actually continue with the idea. Temporary ladders will work fine. Demolish you. Deconstruct the background buildings. Okay. This is kind of this is a design. One of the first things I got really into with this game was doing designs for the Draco farms. It just felt like something I wanted to do. I don't know why. It just kind of like, I think it was the fact that all the Draco farms that I saw required 2 auto sweepers, and I was like, there has got to be a way to do it with 1 auto sweeper. There just has to be. And so this design only uses 1 auto sweeper per Draco farm. And it works. I had to do a lot of like digging around to find the correct math. Yeah, these guys don't need to be here anymore. Let's start relocating our grubs over here, because they're kind of not in the way, but we're gonna be, well, they're in the way. I'm not gonna try and sugarcoat it for the sake of the insects. They are in the way, and we do need them for later, so. And we really need a proper storage area, but I can't do it. I can't do it right now. Do we have things active anywhere else as far as sweepers? Yes, we have these active, so... Love this place. We're gonna do this. We're gonna cram down... Instead of that thing, we're gonna put down a sweeper. Oh, I forgot to give priorities to Chip. Chip, chip, chip. I'd kind of like to get another boop hauler. You know what? What do we want Bonnie to do? We've got enough that we can spread things out a little bit, right? Bonnie, what is your top skill? Okay, you've got 22. Okay, so all of it is strength-based skills. Let me take a look at Bonnie's skill tree real quick. Yeah, she is legit, like, designed for this. Okay. So it comes down to, like, Bonnie... Could you imagine being the person competing with the Bionic dupes? Like... You know, I'm the cleaner, I'm the hauler, I'm the storage, and it's like one of them is a regular dupe, the other are Bionic dupes specifically designed for it. I honestly think Bionic dupes for hauling is like perfect. You put one athletics and then just stack in all of the strength stuff, and they can haul fuckloads of shit, like way more than Bonnie's going to actually be able to haul. Which is why we make Bonnie the priority for cleaning. Oh man. I'm sorry, as an organic, your priority is cleaning. But I thought we had robots to clean. They're better at everything else than you, so we're going to have that like that. So now we've got 3 dupes. I'm a hauler. I'm a storage. I am a vacuum. Yeah, so... Bonnie can do the mopping and sweeping and everything because strength also affects carry weight, and we can get a lot more strength on Chip and Let's Go Gizmo, so we're going to have them do supplying and storing. Where basically there's 3 things that strength dupes do: tidying, storing, and supplying. So what I like to do is get 3 strength dupes and then have one of each of those double upticked. So like they want to do all 3 of those as their main priorities, but within that subgroup, there is 3 specialties. Jesus H. Christ, I can't fucking talk. Okay, so now we've got people designed to haul, people designed to store, people designed to blah. And then we've got mechatronics dupe and... Alright, chip. Alright, you're gonna swap that out. In fact, I think every boop we're gonna bring on is gonna be using suit training as one of their chips, so let's just keep a backup on board for now. Also, I'm not sure if 1 charger is really gonna cut the mustard. Anybody know how many chargers per boop? Because that's some math, right? Okay, so all of them are going to have these, right? Actually, let's mirror image it just for funsies. Bloop, 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 bloop. Right, we'll do like that. That center bit is built, so we can build in these parts. we need anything up there? No. But I do kind of want to take out... The Kuna Matata. How you doing? Welcome, welcome. Welcome to the madness. How are you tonight? What's going on? We're building permanent Dreco ranches and things. Okay. In theory, that's gonna go. No, that doesn't go there. That goes from the other side. In order to get in down here, that's a thing. Interested? Okay. So this is a design I came up with and refined a little bit on our last playthrough. Hold on. The leg heater has reached critical mass. Have to adjust time. So this is the glossy Dreco version of it. It has 8 mealwood growing. The regular Dreco version looks the same, except down here, these two don't need to be here, so those are insulated tiles, and there's a heater here to keep the bomb lily going. Because bomb lily is free, and will feed regular Drecos, but these guys won't eat it. Is there... There is mercury there, liquid. Okay, good, good. So what we're doing is we've planned on the eventuality of possibly having 8 ranches, but we're going to start with two of each of them. And basically, below the ranches, we have these little overflow rooms. One of these incubators on a timer should be enough, I think, for each ranch. I think 1 per ranch. One might even cover 2 ranches, but we're gonna put in 1 per ranch, basically. So we're going to wind up with 4 of those incubators down here and probably put in like 2 or 3 shearing stations. And so all of the eggs are going to come out of our ranches into an overflow, which is more or less going to be a hatchery. And then the dupes will come and grab the freshly hatched babies out of there and drop them off in the Dreco ranch. The Dreco ranch itself has a shearing station so they can shear the Drecos that are in there. And the overflow has a shearing ranch so they can shear those. So we get reed fiber and plastic, and we're going to make sure that there's plenty of hydrogen in the overflow and in the upper section of the main ranches. You only need a little bit of CO2 or oxygen on the bottom for the mealwood. And I believe these guys need chlorine gas. So we're going to have to do a few things to finagle our way into the right kind of gases. But we're going to be able to do some fun stuff here. And that should supply us with just absolutely... I'd give a little toe for a plush Dreco. Oh my god, right? I know some people don't like Phloxes, but I'd love a Phlox plushie. I don't know how you got out there. How did you get out there? I know. They went to pull you and bring... Okay. So something I learned a lot watching Francis John's playthroughs. Actually, you're not supposed to be there. Okay. Because I want them to be able to reach up here. So a lot of times what people will do is they'll set up the ranches next to each other, and then the hatchery will be over here, and they have to walk through 2 or 3 ranches. The problem with that is if they've got a Dreco that they want to bring to the back ranch, and they're walking through 2 or 3 full ranches, and they get called to lunch, they'll drop the Dreco, and now you've got an overfull Dreco ranch. And that is something to consider when building your ranches, because that can actually cause a lot of problems. And if you're like, why do my ranches keep going out of sync and like everything dies off and then comes back and dies off? That could be one of the reasons. So what we do is that we stack them on top of each other with a ladder up the center. So this down here, this layer becomes the hatchery, and then they bring the Draco up. If they drop it while they're on the ladder, it just goes back into the hatchery areas. I mean, it'll be in the middle section, but it won't be able to actually like interfere. And so they go up and they only go into the ranch they need to go into. That's a good idea. Thank you. Like I said, I learned about the mechanic from watching Francis John screw it up and be like, oh, I need to retrofit this. So when I built my last set of ranches, I took that into account and I started doing it this way. And I think it's a solid way to do it. So when we want to eventually expand out to 8 ranches, we probably won't, but I'm going to leave room for it just in case we want to go absolutely freaking out of our minds with it. Bonnie, can you please mop up that mess? We're going to set it up so we can go across and then come up another ladder system. You know how happy it makes me when you guys, the other Ani folks are like, that's a good idea, or I want to build that. Like, I get like giddy when you guys say stuff like that, because I'm like, oh, I know what I'm doing. Alright, actually, that needs to be that. And that needs to be that. This is not going to be a perfect seal of nonsense, but it's gonna work-ish. Debating building your over-engineered ass bomb in my boop run now that I've reached endgame absurdity. I mean, do remember, you don't have to use the nullifier. You could condense this down a little bit and ditch the nullifier. But I've absolutely been loving this spawn. I mean, realistically, if you're going to build it... I've got 3 nullifiers on the map, so why the fuck not? So, you might take this into account and maybe make some adjustments to this design. We had a run where we had 2 of these electrolyzers running, and the nullifier was enough to cool without the steam turbine aqua tuner setup. If you're using 3 nullifiers, and I know you're using the mod to move around points of interest, I bet you 3 nullifiers could actually be used to cool this whole thing. So rather than having this setup up here, you'd have the 3 nullifiers right next to each other here, and just have them run like that. Although I don't know if there'd be enough overflow hydrogen. I'd have to do the math on that, but I mean, as long as you just have an infinite source of water, you could just keep pumping out hydrogen, right? So you might be able to like change this instead of running this setup up here, put the nullifiers next to each other and then put the pumps above the nullifiers. That way it's like cooling stuff off as it comes up through the nullifiers, so the cool oxygen is up here where the pumps are. I don't know, just food for thought. Or thought for food, however you want to say it. Does it drive anybody else crazy when you build the same tile and it doesn't connect like this? That drives me fucking nuts. Alright, I think we're going to put the regular Draco ranches on this side. Yes, all the time. Thank you. I feel valid. So I think we put the regular Draco ranches on this side. Oh, we're going to need to do another one of these, probably. We don't actually need insulated tile here. But we do need to fill those spaces. Hold on. Advanced medical, no. Anemic is a hard no for me. We're gonna take the Slickster larva, because we did accidentally turn some of our Slicksters into long hair slicksters. We moved the rest down here. Yeah, long hair slicksters. Long hair slicksters are vanity pets. They look real good, and they consume oxygen. So you have to take their oxygen consumption into account when dealing with things. Also, I was going to put down a thing, right? God, I'm doing things so backwards to how I normally do them. You know what? I'm going to put them here. I just need some droppers so that I can clear the stuff out of here. God, I kind of feel bad for Bonnie. Oh, we got robots. They're going to take care of all the jobs that nobody wants to do, right? Actually, Bonnie, here's a plunger and a mop. Go get to work. The robots, you go and do the important stuff. I mean, Bonnie's going to be mopping for a long time at this rate. Now, on the fun side, we've got a whole bunch of hydrogen just in here. You know, we've got a ton, well, almost a ton of hydrogen in here. So, we've got hydrogen for the ranches. It's just going to be a matter of patching it over. That's going to be obnoxious. Uh-huh. Also, we're going to need to patch in a few things. This pipe is going to have to change. That's going to end up going like that. These are all going to get changed around a little bit, but we're just going to focus on getting these 3 floors sorted, because we have enough dupes to fill almost 3 floors once we bring in the people that are in the training barracks. We're also going to want to get some of these obnoxious gases out of here, so there's going to be some sort of gas filtration and stuff going on. Yeah, actually, we're going to have to vacuum out a lot of this. I should have built the larger area. We're going to have to throw power at this. Like, a lot of power at this. Which means I kind of want to get some more power going as far as... I'd like to run a separate line out specifically for vacuuming projects and such. Yeah, we should run another line. Like this line that we've got running, I think we want to make that basically take care of our atmosuit docks. Yeah, we need more power going over there. Do we just put... I think we just stack it right here, right? Okay, ooh, aesthetic printables. Let's get some of that action. That'll do, but it's not as interesting as it could be. Oh, wait. Blue Arch reset a few hours ago. How does the Blue Arch work? Like, I know I sound like a noob when I say things like that. I just haven't really paid attention to how it works. Linear? Is it like... First 3 are every hour? The aesthetics blueprints. First 3 are every hour, the next 3 are every 2 hours. Is there like a weekly limit or something like that? New item at hours 1, 2, 3, 5, 7, 9. In-game hours or real-life hours? Active playtime or just... Oh, Jesus, I legitimately, like, this is why I didn't even bother figuring it out. It's like, I don't want to ask these questions. So, for every... I turn Ani on AFK on Thursday and wake up to 6 weekly items. So there's 6 items a week? Every late Thursday, it gets reset. The first 3 blueprints can be unlocked in 3-ish hours. The next 3 blueprints can be unlocked in 9-ish hours. So is there ever a way to get all of the blueprints? Like, do they add new blueprints every week, or is it the same blueprints? AFK while in-game. So if you don't have all of them unlocked, will it continue to give you a new one every 2 hours? Oh. You can get all of them, as I think some are only available to special... Just 6 items a week max. Okay, so as long as I'm putting in 9 hours a week playing the game, I should be able to get everything that I can actually get that week. Okay. Well, I definitely play at least 9 hours a week because we stream twice a week and I stream usually about 6 hours, so solid if you play 9 hours a week. Okay, cool. All right, let's start sweeping. Like, let's start sweeping everything in the Draco area, basically. Like, thanks for bringing up. Okay, is anybody playing the new Clay game today? Mind over magic, is it? Or something like that? I kind of want to, too. I just, like, I have so many things that I'm playing right now that I'm like, can I add another game in anywhere? Should finish Satisfactory. Good luck finishing Satisfactory. Phase 5. Nice. Yeah, there's a lot to Satisfactory. I might go back to my old playthrough. I don't think finish the phase is long, but the The nut scares me. Golden nut. Oh, right. What was I gonna say? Something about something. How did we have this set up in our last world? I think we had a shearing station and two, yeah, shearing station and 2 hatcheries in each one. And that was enough for all of this stuff. You're saying going back to your satisfactory save? Oh, it's, what was I gonna say? I don't really want to start a new one. Thank you for lurking, Avatar. I don't really want to start a new one, because I've got so much time invested in the one I have already, and I don't really... What is it? I don't want to really spend time unlocking the stuff again, because I really like the save I had, but I am legitimately over the concept of trains, and like anything that is not a belt, I'm over the concept of. And also, like, I think I would redo every system I had to run on tier 1 pipes, because screw tier 2 pipes. Like, tier 2 pipes just kind of like, they're just painful. There's 11 kilos of nectar there. We don't have a drop, like a, You know, I removed these bottle emptiers last time because I was like, well, we don't really need them. So that is more fun for me when I get 5x5 blueprints. Yeah. I like the game, but I get really, really frustrated with the fact that you can't really... Like, you can't really use tier 2 pipes efficiently, because you can never... If you fill them, it's always going to be a problem. And I'm like, why would I want to run unfull pipes? I don't know. It just bugs me that they're still broken after 1.0, I guess. I guess I'm just salty that, you know, all the bugs haven't been fixed. How did you get here, sir? Really just want to limit... No limit in blueprinting. Yeah, same. God, I think it's just time to move all of the animals. Maybe not all of the animals, but there are so many animals that are just in our way now. Animals must be relocated for the sake of progress. Why can't you relocate there? Like, if we put crops in again, we're not going to wind up running them here. So I'm going to move all the Sweetles out of the way. Need more features for building unconventionally. Yeah, building pretty is definitely hard. I think aesthetic block or aesthetic building pieces is something that everybody wants added to the game. Okay, so this will be regular Draco. No, this will be glossy farms. So that's why we have the mealwood here that we have to keep temperature regulated. We could temperature regulate all this stuff down here. We're going to need liquid in here. Okay, so all this is dug out. I need this built. I put these in so we could build these tiles under here. Do I care about building tiles? Do I want to build... I don't want to build insulated tiles. These are not going to be... Yeah, let's just build regular tiles. Doesn't really matter what we build them out of. Let's... yeah, let's just build them out of... I don't know. We'll build them out of granite. These are places dupes are going to exist. So we'll build those out of granite. These all need to get made into farms of some degree. So that stuff can get deleted. You can get deleted. You can get deleted. That can all get deleted. We can build you, and then we can eventually build you, but for now we're going to leave that out. And we got to keep an eye on Chip, because he needs another booster. Gotta actually keep an eye on calories, because we did hire a lot of dupes last time. And we don't have a deep freeze yet. We will have... The goal is to have a proper kitchen and deep freeze by the end of stream today, but we're also trying to get these ranches spun up, because we need to get these out of the way, basically. Like I said, we'll mirror image the whole situation. Oh, shit. Boops are not allowed in here. Why are you damaged? Ungunked toilets. Damn it, we haven't gotten a good Nisbet yet. Not what I'm looking for. Duplicants can dump built-up gunk into toilets if no other options are available. This invariably clogs the plumbing, however, and must be removed before facilities can be used by other duplicants. Building a gunk extractor from plumbing tab will ensure the bionic duplicants can dispose. All right, I think we're overdue for a second gunk extractor, basically, is what they're saying. Or a third gunk extractor. So let's handle that. Okay, those don't need power, so we're gonna have to move all of this one step at a time, though. We're now playing the shifting game, where it's like, you know, it's almost like one of those puzzle pieces with only one missing piece, or puzzle games with only one missing piece, where you're like, oh, we'll slide this here so that we could slide this here, so we could slide this here. We're moving the Dreco ranches up here. We're moving this Dreco ranch up here and getting proper Dreco ranches installed. Them using a toilet happens when the extractor is occupied when they want to use it. Yeah, that's why I'm building 2 more extractors. We all are also going to have to delete and rebuild this building. We're not dealing with our gunk. We will find a way to deal with our gunk. I remember last time we looked up gunk, it can actually be turned into other shit. Not literally. We can heat up gunk to turn it into petroleum and sulfur. Because we don't need the gear bomb, because we've got plenty of slime, and by the time we're out of slime, we can either start a puffed ranch or any number of things. Colony's going good there, and how are you doing? We're currently building our large-scale Dreco farm, so we can move this Dreco farm and then repurpose this space for actual activities. Oh, I remember now. I had queued up to move animals so that when we dug to them... Yeah, that was an interesting tactic past another. Let's not worry about that right now. Played a few hours of Core Keeper with one of my kids. Now it's time for a little Ani. Hell yeah. What do you got going in your Ani colony? Anything radical? We're going to go to there for now. And of course I didn't leave in enough ladder to get to all of this, right? No, I'm right in the middle of mid-game trying to fix sustainability problems. I've got just enough power, food, water for the time being, but heat is creeping up slowly and must be solved fast. Do you have a cold biome? Oh, by the way, Nether, I got an email that game you played yesterday, and pretty much I didn't get the key. Oh, I'm sorry, Killer. I am very sorry. Yeah, I'm on Spaced Out with Classic Starting Planet. I'm using one cold biome for ice cooling, and it's got a nullifier I'm currently hooking into my SPOM. Hell yeah. That'll do the trick. I find that the easiest, if you've got a cold biome, ice temp shift plates is a good way to get you through, like, heating issues. It's like, oh, it's too hot here. Let's just slam down an ice temp shift plate, and then bam, you're sorted out. I mean, temporarily, of course. It's not a permanent solution, but, you know, who wants permanent solutions in this crazy world? Not me. I want chaos. Chaos. So this line is supplying power to that stuff. We want another line. I'm just in that fun state of that's going to be an emergency in a few cycles if we don't solve it now, which is way better than my first colony, which was, oh god, oh shit, oh fuck. Yeah, that's definitely an improvement, I gotta say. Technically, you don't have to do that. You can draw it straight through, but we're going to do that. Now, that line... is actually connected to this wire. Right? So we're going to do that. You know what? I am gonna delete this whole section here. It's time. This is gonna get moved too. Everything's good. Everything must go. Where? Who knows? All that can be on 4. All that can be on 6. I want all this stuff swept out, right? We've got basically that going. That's going there. That'll go there. These can get deleted. Then there's going to be the whole cooling loop conversation. This thing is going up and over to there so that it can be processed into that tank. Ooh, our tank is getting nicely full. What I kind of want to do is run a different line for this. Because what I'd like to do is start working on... Wait, did I make... No. There's a way I usually like to do my base cooling loops, so we're gonna start just putting in lines of stuff here. Also, we're gonna put in a line of stuff going up to here. What happens if I drop polluted water on magma? Ooh. Well, you'll get steam. And then what does dirt turn into when you cook it? The water will turn into really hot steam. So you'll get steam and glass, I think, more or less. Because the magma will turn the polluted water into dirt and steam. The dirt will then turn to sand, and the sand... Oh, actually, you need to cook it. Yeah, so you'd get sand and steam, because unless your magma is 1700 degrees... Yeah. We're eventually going to set up a volcano-based desalinization plant where we use the heat of the magma to cook all of our polluted water and salt water so that we don't have to use sand or have duplicate labor to empty the salt desalinators. That's going to be a whole fun project. I don't actually have a design for that. I've seen some cool stuff out there, but never actually, like, I designed one in my first playthrough that actually, like, went a decent distance, but it did not go so great. Right, that whole part where this whole area has to be vacuumed out, right? Alright. As much as I don't want to do it this way, we're going to do it this way. That way we can liquid lock out of there if we need to. Oh man, I've got 2 saltwater geysers with a volcano right in between them, down in one corner of the map. Can't wait to cook that up into something useful. Oh yeah. Literally, if you do it right, what you wind up doing is you wind up running that into it. You use the volcano with some sort of thermal injector, right? And make sure that you keep your steam room really hot, so your steam turbines don't kick on until like upper tier. Like, you know, steam turbines can go up to 200 degrees before they start losing efficiency and outputting more heat than is reasonable to deal with a single aqua tuner on 5 of them. But numbers and you know, blah 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 blah. Basically, you want a really hot steam room, and when you have that really hot steam room, you bring that water in, and somehow or another, like either by packet limiting it so that it comes out of the liquid vent as gas and salt, or by dropping it onto a plate that's specifically made to be hot, whatever it is, as long as you can keep that place hot enough that the amount of water coming in doesn't cool it down below, and if that water instantly like vaporizes, you get to the point where you can just cook all that water off, and then the steam turbines kick on and yoink out the excess. So then you set up a thing where it's like, once the steam reaches a certain pressure, the steam turbines will kick on no matter what. And then once the steam drops below a certain temperature, the thermal injector will kick on and heat up the steam room. So you got to basically combine those things down into a nice balancing act, and you should be able to get some good stuff going. And then you can put in a sweeper to sweep all the salt out to go somewhere, and the steam turbine's output, which you use a shutoff, so you make sure that you don't want the steam room to ever go below a certain pressure. So you set it up like, hey, if it's above this pressure, turn on the steam turbines and open this shutoff, and then all the water that the steam turbines pull out will then go over to your water tank at 95 degrees, or wherever you're sending it at 95 degrees. And then if it's below a certain pressure, it will recycle it back into the steam room. That way you never lose too much pressure. How do we want to bring power into this whole situation? We bring this up here. Let's say that goes there. And that goes there. Then we'll temporarily put power there and temporarily put power there. This can just come straight across here. And just because I think it'll look better, we'll do that one across there like that. Alright. How is this coming along? Let's prioritize this project. Alright, ad starts in a second here, guys. Thank you for your patient support and eyeballs. We're going to snip these because we need to get these places like vacuumed out proper or liquid locked in properly. Also, let's just throw lots and lots of power at this problem, right? Okay, so those go there. They also need power. That'll go over there. This stuff's getting built, right? In theory it is. That's all going out. Oh yeah, we had the grubs over here. It's fine. It doesn't matter. We don't really need that stuff, I don't think. Oh, maybe we do. Actually, we might need those Sweetle tenders over there. I don't know. I'm not going to worry about it for just a second. We can deal with that in a little bit. I'm going to relocate the nectar there. So that stuff should all get taken out of there. Now we do have an oil biome. What if I mop that stuff, right? There's only a small amount of that right there, right? 382 grams. Okay. Meat suit maintenance. Thank you, Digsby. Give me 1 second here. Is there more liquid mercury there? There is. Oh god, I forgot that there was a pool of mercury here. We'll deal with that another time. Let's do some meat suiting. Oh, good little stretch there. Ah, that felt good. Oh, why is my closet always open? Okay. Doing some stretching, doing some squats. We do 5 squats per redemption. So if you're exercising in solidarity, here we go. This is going to be hard. Three, 4, 5. God, that sucks. Okay, I do have to pay attention to the food here. Our food is going down too fast. So, cheers. And I think we need another charger too. God, we're just putting out fires. We can deconstruct you. We can deconstruct you. I want to move this over. We don't have enough battery chargers. So... So we're going to move this here, copy the settings, and then we're going to add a battery charger right over here where this thing can still see it. Because our duplicate power batteries are getting pretty goddamn low, so... And I see we have enough of these, so... So let's solve food for everybody for a second here. Actually, these calories... I don't know what's going on over there. It's fine. Oh, we could theoretically... I think 2 chargers should be enough for 3 bionic dupes, right? Right? I feel like we might be able to get away with 1 for 3, but our power is getting pretty low. Our power per dupe is getting pretty low. So let's build another one of these. I think I just saw all 3 of them come over and do that, so we should have plenty of time to charge those up. Okay, fantastic. Honestly, you know what we could do? We could move that there. You have 10 for 12 boops, and once I got them set up in a clean manner, I think that's probably slightly too many. Okay. You know what? I'm gonna move this workstation here. And then I'm gonna put another battery charger where the workstation is, because it's within range of this thing doesn't have anything queued up. Deconstruct. I swear the boops are always slightly damaged. Oh, they can't get to that wire, can they? Can they? No. No, they can't. Alright, let's reconfigure that. Unfortunately, all the wires are still going to be temporary. Gears above the dupes? That's a good question. Thank you for lurking, Aya. I think it has something to do with the bionic dupes, but I'm honestly not sure. Alright, we've swept out that area. Did we mop this stuff down here? Because I need a little bit of oil, but like a little bit of oil. Okay, that's fine. We'll do it. We'll deal with that. I think it's super focused. It might be that they're just like doing a task, or like it might be mechatronics engineering. Look, the water tank is just getting bigger and bigger. Damn it, they're eating the algae. Do I care? I don't know if I care. Eh. Alright, we're charging batteries for the boops. I love that they eat the oxygen that falls out of the atmosuit docks. That just, it really does make me happy. Time flies when you're doing stuff. Ooh. Cuisine and agriculture. Basically, I feel like the Bionic dupes, you're just looking at the negative. The positive doesn't matter because you can just uninstall it and install whatever you want. You're literally just like, what bug do they have? Like, if I need someone who does farming, they just can't have this bug. Cuisine and agriculture. I mean, honestly, we could take this Bionic dupe in theory because we're literally doing, like, no farming. Like, there's just the tiniest bit of farming, and we've got people who are cooking. But I feel like... I don't want to. Yeah, I don't want to build. I don't want to take anybody that's not like if we see a regular dupe that's like a freaking god dupe that has like the perfect trifecta of interests and like synergistic traits. Cool, we'll take them. But we're gonna get offered plenty of Bionic dupes with the bugs we need. We're gonna take the muckroot as emergency rations. And we're going to keep an eye on our calories. You're still wild, right? No, you're tame. That's right. That's problematic. Are you wild? You're wild. Alright, so here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to disable this building. And then I'm going to move the wild Dreco into that room just so we know where it is. Yes? No. No, it's fine. Never mind. Never mind. Oh, Chip is defragging. So do you guys have tickled toesies? Oh, that's right. The carpet doesn't add morale, it decreases stress. That's right. No, yeah, so we need to increase morale. I don't know, they're eating these power banks pretty quickly. Alright, there's another full one. Doesn't say how fast they charge. Who is bringing the crude oil? Come on, Chip. Oh, he's taking a nap. That's right. Oh, they're defragging for a while. All right, I understand why nothing's happening. We might adjust the Bionic Doof's schedule later today. But for now, let's not worry about it too much. We might switch over to, like, a debug world in order to, like, design a kitchen, because I kind of want to, like, design a really good kitchen for this playthrough, and it's gonna require more effort than I think I can put in with the planning tool. Like, we keep trying to do planning tool based kitchens, and it keeps not being good enough. We've got plenty of space and plenty of time, so. But let's get this going first. Maybe we'll design it with the planning tool. I don't know. I'm like... Actually, we don't even have to design it with the planning tool. We could just go to an empty spot. Like, we could literally just design it up here. Yeah, we'll do that. We don't actually need it built. We can just design it. Let's get this built and start the vacuuming process, then we'll leave it on a 1 while we design the kitchen. I just need one of them to bring this here. Squiddy! Raiding on in with Party 5! That's a terrible 90s TV show, but Squiddy's a wonderful human being. How you doing, man? What's going on? Stream chat babysitter. That's me. Just call me Uncle Nether. Don't really call me that, please. Like, I love the joke of Uncle Nether, but please don't start calling me that on a regular basis. Alright, so you and you need to get snipped. We don't want you running just yet. Where are you going? Where did that oil go? Oh my god. I know what happened. No, that's on sweep only. Where did the oil go? Which one of you little buggers took it? No, come on. Hold on, I'll be right back. I gotta go lock in on something. Of course, of course. What's up, Rock? One of these little buggers took the oil and moved it somewhere, and I don't know where. I mean, I guess I could move more oil, but literally just got it up there and clicked empty. You need food. Get food, man. Post-stream self-care. Go for it. I'll watch. I'll hold down the fort while you're gone. Alright, so we've got crude oil. I want that to be emptied at a 9. Okay, that is cool. That is exactly what we wanted it to do. And now we can mop up these bits. Because we need a blob here, but I don't want it to fall all the way down into the water tank, so... Okay, and now we can turn on the gas pumps. Food. Get your food. Food. Not sure how water wound up there. Is there water there? There is water there. Okay, that's odd. I love this. The cold water is running down and landing on the hot water one. What are those temperatures looking like? That is so weird. Water mechanics and Ani, guys. It's absolutely gorgeous. How? It seems, wait, okay, hold on. It seems you failed. Unfortunate. Yeah, very unfortunate. Like, how did you make a mess? don't understand how you made a mess. Pipes are clogged, that's why. Because there's gunk! Oh, you sons of bitches. Alright. Alright. Didn't realize the gunk had gotten into the pipes. Alright, I need emergency plumbing. Here. We're gonna have a lot of urine everywhere, guys. You're in trouble now. Get it? G'day, TJ. How you doing? Where's the waste disposal? Do you mean like solid or liquid waste? Because we are filtering our urine into actual clean water and recycling it into the system. But that system got gunked up by gunk from the Bionic duplicants. Our regular toilets were clogged up by our robots. Oh my god. Can we please empty the storage? It just failed one of the easier parts of the entire section. I'm so sorry. I hate when that happens. What is in storage here? Okay, we want the gunk out of storage. That's fine. That's fine. That's fine. Okay, now that is flowing properly again. Ah, it's just after the difficulty spike too. Oh, gotcha. That sucks. I'm sorry. Okay. Now, is there urine everywhere? It's fine. I somehow lost an ability to get angry at single-player games. What's up, Wicked? How you doing? Welcome to the madness. We just had gunked-up toilets we had to deal with. How are you doing tonight? Yeah, you can't really get too angry at single-player games, because, you know, at the end of the day, it's all your fault. Sorry. No need to get angry at single-player games. You could always change difficulty, play on a different setting, start a new playthrough, or any number of other things, right? Or just, you know, save scum. Nobody's gonna know. Who's gonna know? Now, the problem is with dreaded competitive multiplayer games. Yeah, you see, I have a solution to that, too. Don't play them. That's what I do. Save scumming is a valid tactic for single-player games. Exactly, Stalker. I will flame my teammates all day. Like Johnny Flame and the Human Torch? Look, it's justified if they just make the bigger game losing plunder ever. I mean... meh. You just made the classic blunder, the most famous of which is never to get involved in a land war in Asia, but slightly less known is never go up against a Sicilian when death is on the line. Every time I hear the word blunder, but also at the same time, I don't know if I should disable my NG up things. I like the NG tune-up things. What we figured out is you need... what is it? 6 tiles to produce... 6 tiles of sleep to produce a single chip. So then you have to just decide how many chips you need. We have enough sleep time running that we produce enough chips to tune up all 10 of our geothermal, what you call them? How did we get aluminum blocks? Alright, I don't think it... okay, because it's not getting turned... yeah, okay, I see what's going on here. It's not getting turned into aluminum tiles quick enough. We need a temp shift plate or two down here. This looks complicated. Everything's... yeah, oh yeah, this is... we're doing complicated shit. I'd like a diamond temperature shift plate there, please. Like, ASAP. Alright, sounds good, Kluge. Okay, so what I think is happening here is that our aluminum is not exchanging temperature quick enough. So we need a temp shift plate there so that the temperature of the aluminum immediately gets shifted into the steam. We need a large... We need to actually slap down a proper battery bank. Like, these things kick on so often because the battery drains and then fills. Drains and fills super fast, so... I missed it like the last 5%. Hey, 1 out of 25 ain't bad. I don't need a grilling booster. Printing booster packs is like something I feel like I wish I could just disable. Oh, God. That microgram problem with aluminum. See, now our water's even shifting faster. 95% done. I know, it's a dumb quote from The Simpsons that I like to use. Oh, we don't have power actually going to these guys. Alright, let's get that stuff built. We need this vacuumed. Ooh, more blueprints. Not being American means I don't simp for sons. Don't know what that means. But let's try not to use the S word. I do believe that Twitch has put out a whole thing about how they don't want that used anymore. Like it can mean issues. So we're gonna delete that message real quick because, you know, that's not an okay thing to say. I like streaming. Are we gonna get these things built? I mean, we will, right? But... Look what happens when you mix salt water and brine. What a bunch of nonsense. Alright, you know what? This could cause problems for us. So I'm gonna do this. Silly on Twitch's end. They literally let people say the craziest slurs ever on the platform. Yeah, I mean... Yeah. I appreciate you understanding. Like... I'm not 100% sure on any of that, but I'd also, like, we try to keep this as, like, friendly a place as possible. I don't know how offended by that people are, but I would prefer to keep this as, like, you know, friendly a place as possible. We don't do competitive, sweaty games here. We do fun single-player games and focus on mental health and stuff like that. Hey, Squiddy, what's up? How you doing? Welcome back. How was the restroom? Feels like a dumb question to ask. But why not, right? Are we ever... Oh, I don't think they can actually get to these. That's why they're not built. Now we can probably do that. I ate food in the restroom. I mean... You know, why not process in and out simultaneously? Sounds like efficiency of time and movement to me. What do you drink? You go to the bathroom like 30 minutes. I'm working on drinking more water. That's like on my list of things that need to happen more. Alright, I think the vast majority of immediate fires is put out. let's try designing a kitchen. We're just going to use this empty space up here and let the dupes do their thing, right? All right, let's say we want to put in 2 grills, right? Okay, let's start with the grill and tiles under the grill, right? Now, in theory, what we could do is make that one of our food storages and make that one of our food storages, right? I don't like that either. This is what I mean. Like, this is why I don't like designing kitchens, right? Games I've seen you play make me think you might like some RTS games. I actually do like a couple of RTS games. I'm just really bad at them. Like, I am just not competitive enough to play RTS games. I will play the story mode on RTS games on, like, normal skill level. Like, I played through StarCraft and StarCraft 2 and really enjoyed them. But yeah. Okay, so that can grab food, and that can grab stuff and put it in places. Alright, so let's say... So we could put those there. In theory, right? And that means we could even put these, like, right here. Yeah, and that would be our ingredients. And then if we wanted a gas range... Like, we could legitimately do, like... We could actually put them right next to each other, theoretically. These go... It needs to be there, and it goes 4 down and 4 to the left, so... So if we were up here, 1, 2, 3, 4 down, and then we needed to go to there, so... Okay, if we go here... That's 1, 2, 3, 4 down, gets to that tile, 1, 2, 3... So those can go there. Wait. Yeah. So I mean that's a theoretical kitchen, right? And that oh actually we need the berry sludge as well, because we're going to be doing berry sludge, right? So what we could do I always forget the micro musher. Actually, wouldn't even need those there. They could climb up. I mean, that would literally get us 2 of every workstation and the ingredient pile right here, right? And then we would want to put in the ship, like the, Yeah, we're going for, like, at least 30 dupes on this playthrough. Actually, I don't think they'd be able to see that, but they would be able to see... that. I have to go now. Have a good rest of stream. Sounds good, Found Kluge. You have an amazing night. I hope the competitive rage never finds you, or something like that. Something inspiring or so. So that could be a kitchen reasonably easily, right? So let's do a little... You don't play competitive games that much anymore? That's good. It'll age you before your time. I don't think dupes can jump 3 tiles to operate the masher. This is a 2-tile jump right here. Right? They walk in here, stand here, and then jump up here? Or am I crazy? Am I counting wrong? I mean, we could always put a ladder in here if need be. Yeah, it's just a matter of, like... I don't know. In theory, I'd like it to be fast enough that, like, they can get there, but we're not going to mush all that much. And... Oh, this is the planning mod, Theron. It's a wonderful tool. Okay, I thought I missed a feature. No, no, no. I use a handful of quality of life mods, including the planning mod. Now, we could legitimately... If we wanted to stick to our nonsense, we could put... What is going on, for fuck's sake, over here? Why are our bathrooms... Why is there still gunk in here? Where is the gunk? Like, I don't understand where it is. Is it in the toilet? Water. Polluted water and water. We cleared the gunk out of the system and disallowed the bionic dupes in here. Gunk. Okay. So this one still has gunk in it. So let's, like, deconstruct that real quick. And then what's in here? Gunk. Oh my god. Yeah. There's gunk in the plants. There was a little bit of gunk left over in one of these buildings that I didn't catch, and it went into the system and re-gunked the plants. That's the biggest negative issue that I've had with boops and the commingling. Yeah. Yeah, forgetting to deal with the... Okay. It reminded me I've got about 100 kilos in my clean water reservoir. Yeah. Yeah. The gunk can be a problem. I wish you could exclude certain food types from the overall calories up here. I bet there's a mod for that. Like, I don't want to know my full overall calories. I want to know my calories minus muckroot, sherberi, nutrient bars, plume squash, and... I tried to tame a lava volcano for the first time today. Didn't go as expected. Guess I need to reload and leave it untouched. Yeah, those volcanoes... regular volcanoes can be a lot trickier to deal with than some of the other stuff. Like some of the metal volcanoes. Although we are... Oh, I think I got this one sorted out. I think it deletes them from there if you drop it down in 1x4 pit. No dupes can access it. Deletes what from down there in a 1x4 pit? Now, I kind of want the dupes to be able to get to this quickly, but we also need a thermoregulator and... Okay, so the question now comes down to where do we put a place for them to grab food? Right? I farmed the hell out of glossy Drecos, though, for plastic. Several hundred tons of plastic, so that's a success. Oh, yeah. I've got 64.2, and we're only running one Dreco ranch, and it's not running at efficiency because I don't have hydrogen in the overflow ranch. But we are building our, like, industrial-scale Dreco ranches over here. So as soon as this gets vacuumed out, we're going to rip out the temporary pumps and start adding in a few things for getting hydrogen and other stuff in there. Like, some of this chlorine's going to have to go in there. I'd like to try and keep it as light as possible. Oh, I forgot the other thing that's got to go in here. You. I'm getting distracted, but that's okay. And utilities. We don't need to go crazy with this, so let's just grab some granite temp shift plates. I see what posture means. If you put the food you don't want seen on the calories count someplace the dupes can't reach it, it might go away. Sorry if you got that. I've got like 4 voices in my head screwing. Oh, yeah. I got you. I understand now. That is a very good point. Or we could just finish this kitchen project, deep freeze everything, and have like 8 bajillion calories. Alright, can I find fault with this design? I mean, it's not perfect, but, I mean... they wouldn't be able to stand, so I'd have to put the fridge there, which would be an awkward walking position. Or I could just put that, like, there. Extra calories is always good. Feed it to the tree later. Yeah! I'm not sure I like that. If I ever manage to successfully launch a rocket in this game, I'm totally going to put that in my CV. Like, I like the kitchen design. The symmetry of it really speaks to me. And we, in addition to it being a good design, as far as it is, as is, we could also put our thermoregulator there so that it can freeze this. Then it comes down to, like, I want our dupes to be able to easily access the refrigerators going into, like, let's say we convert this to our, like, we convert these 2 layers to our Great Hall, which kind of means we didn't actually need to move this, but whatever. Also, we can start pip planting stuff. Actually got an idea. Hold on. Literally move that to there, right? That becomes a ladder. 1, 2, 3, 4. We would need the center of that there. Oh, that makes that awkward. Okay, so I like this kitchen design. We don't know where we're going to put it exactly, but let's go back up to nonsense land up here. Alright, so let's say that this is up here, and this is a great hall, right? I mean, theoretically, we could even, like, do, like, some sort of, like... Hey, look, it's tachyon time. Hi, buddy. What's up? Come here. Who's the baby? That's the baby. Who's the handsome boy? This is the handsome boy. You know what? I got to look at the designs that everybody has in the Oxygen Not Included channel. I think that's a good idea. After we pet the kitty. Where's the kitty? You want shoulder? Come on. Come on up. Come on up. Psst. Hey, come up here. No? No shoulder? Are we lap time? Isn't he? Isn't he a baby? This is my baby. He's purring. Can you hear him? Oh, it's a baby. That's my boy. This is Tachyon, for anybody who doesn't know, or TAC for short, Norwegian or Maine Coon. I don't know. Trash Panda. I acquired my beautiful son here through the cat distribution system. My roommates found him in the alleyway. We think somebody abandoned him. He was in a box. I don't know if he was playing in the box or they dropped him off in a box. But he was very sweet and came up to her and said hello. And she's like, I found this really adorable cat in the alleyway. We want to find him a good home. Can you help us? Because, of course, I know the local cat lady. In fact, I got to check in on the local cat lady. She's awesome. Oh, there's an ad break. Are you still there, Meb? I don't know if you saw an ad already. Who's a baby? And so... in Norwegian, doesn't matter. Yeah. Basically, when they were like, hey, we want to find him a home, I was like, you don't have to find him a home. He is home. That is my boy now. And he's been with me for 2.5 years now, something like that. Almost 3 years. All right, hang on. My lighting is going to get awkward because I'm going to go look in the Oxygen Not Included channel in our Discord and look at the pictures of great halls that everybody shared, because I don't have a design that I really love yet. Wow, this is kind of far up. Servants to 4 cats. I want to get more cats. That's a lot of cats, but... wow, how long ago was it that everybody shared their setups? Okay, so Leo put liquid around the food. The small amount. Aqua tuner there. They're able to grab the food as they go up. Interesting. Six, 12, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21. So that'd be enough for 42 duplicants plus... huh. Okay, what else do we got to work with? I like it, but I want some other inspiration here. Okay, I guess I have a few questions. And mostly, what temperature does petroleum freeze at? Negative 57. So we could run that, in theory. I'm going to take the gold amalgam. Welcome back from the... we skipped the kids part and went directly to cats. Yeah, exactly. Looking at kitchens? Yeah, Delicath. Looking at kitchens. Well, not necessarily kitchens, but how to combine a kitchen with a proper great hall. Like, a great hall can be 120 tiles. If you do 4 tall... that would be here, right? So that's 120 tiles. Think about 120 tiles. Big fan of the version I found, if you find it again. Version you found. I saw the ones that Leofar shared. What, did you share that before his or after his? Yeah, would you mind? Yes, beard stroke moment for sure. If anybody else wants to see what we're talking about, it's up in the Discord. Huh. Four, 8, 16, 20. So that's enough for 40 duplicants. That goes there. That goes there. Yes, Tack. Everything is crazy. So that goes there. Okay. Let's say... Oh, right. I was like, where did the kitchen go? I made it invisible. So let's say we actually... Like, I kind of like this kitchen design. You're very cute, but very loud. I like this because it gets us 2 of every machine we might possibly need in a very small proximity. But that looks pretty good up there. So we're talking... Let's do a little bit of separate design that we can then put back together. So... 5... That's 10... So that would be 1 floor. That goes there, and then... Oh, no. Sorry. That goes there. When you're planning on deep freezing, can you automatic sweeper reach frozen pit part? Yeah, so like... This is the tile that our food's going to be sitting on, and sweepers can grab diagonally. So this has a 4-tile range from the center of it. So 1, 2, 3, and 4. So it can see this tile. There will be a metal tile here, so it can grab from here and give ingredients. So all the ingredients will get dumped onto that tile. Yeah, so I like this kitchen design for that reason. I know I just threw it together, but... Now this thing is... So then over here, we would have another tile. That would be like that. There would be the goo there. That there. So that's the shape we would be working with. And then you would need the sweepies on the other side. Okay, yeah, now I see why you need the sweepies. Because you can't put the auto sweepers. Do the sweepies... How do this metal tile... That's... Why the hole is 2 tiles deep. Yes. Yes. Like, just... Boop, that's a metal tile. I don't know. Sorry, I always think about that later. So, how does... Like, okay, I'm going to sound dumb, but I never use sweepies, right? Like, I never use sweepies. Do their inventories have to be emptied? And if so... Like... Also, I should be building this the other way around. I don't think there's a flip horizontally button, but if we do that, off camera is an auto sweeper. I kind of figured. Oh, I can see the tip of the auto sweeper. Right. Right, and we would need the ladder there because the auto sweeper, if I put it here, wouldn't be able to see both of them. So you'd need to put the auto sweeper here to see both of them. If you want it serviceable, you'd need that to come down there. But we could move that up by 1 or down by 1. Because that should actually... No, that won't work there. But I think you can move it up by 1. Right? Because that will see here, here, here. Yeah, that will see this bottom one and this top one. And then we put in a loader here to bring that back to the refrigerator, which is over here. And that could just go right through the bottom into there. Okay. And that's decor and accommodations for 40 dupes. Now, won't temperature leak through here? Like, that's the issue I've always had with the liquid lock there. Like, this has to be a vacuum, and then temperature has to transfer from the metal tile to the food to deep freeze it. And I mean, because I always use hydrogen. I like stick a piece of hydrogen, like, right there. And that usually gets me, like, because it's it transfers temperature between the atmosphere. And I think if food is in frozen atmosphere, it instantly becomes deep frozen versus sitting in a vacuum where it doesn't. But I also remember Leofar said something about putting only a very small amount of the sterile gas in there. Okay, so then the question is, how many tiles is this? I typically just deal with this slight heat leak. Gotcha. So that's 46, 47. So 46 and 42 is 88. 89, 90, 91. So this actually could be larger in theory, right? Or am I missing something? See, I usually use hydrogen because it's also a sterile gas, but it has more capacity for chill. All right, let's do that math again real quick. So that's 46. And that's 42, which is 88, 89, 90, 91 tiles, right? So that gives us actually more tiles to play with because it can be 120. It's expanded. I use CO2 in the deep freeze tile. Chlorine got liquid for me once, messed everything up. Yeah, I don't like using chlorine. So the reason I use hydrogen over chlorine and CO2 is the liquid from the chlorine is one, and the CO2 doesn't have nearly the specific heat capacity as hydrogen does. So you can keep your hydrogen cooler longer type of thing, but I think I need, no matter which way you slice it, it's negligible, right? Okay, so if this is expandable, let me hack together a few adjustments then. Sorry, not sorry. I just go with chlorine because it's the easiest, and I've not had it liquefy on me yet. I think everything is easy now that you can empty gas canisters. But you know, that's just me. See, that's a good shape for what I want to do. Okay. Let's just move that over there. And noodle with this just a little bit more. Alright, so... what if instead of that side, we go that side? Put the sweeper outside. Put a ladder tile right there. We'll go with red for the ladder tile. I don't like that either. I don't like that. Never mind. Because the sweeper's not considered industrial machinery, right? You also can use a telephone. Sweeper's not considered industrial machinery, nor is a loader anymore. They changed that in an update a little while back, right? Yeah. Okay, so hear me out. Sweeper here, freeze here, like just like the other one. Deep freeze right there for the finished food. Refrigerator for them to grab stuff out of as they come in. That is a telephone party line. These are ladders up and down, and then the dupes are over here, right? With the sweepies over here and the sweeper here that relocates the food in there. And then if we need to get anything out of there... on a 10-stream watch streak. Thank you for showing up all the time, Willison. And then if we needed to get any food out of here... I should check on the dupes. Are you guys... oh, we're paused, aren't we? That's fine. Hell yeah. Okay, so then... we could theoretically put a loader right there. Just actually use a different shape. Now, we'll have to hop that step, but I don't think I care too much about that. So that would get us there. It's just, it's not into that 4-tile thing. So then we would have 48 plus 44. So 92, 93, 94, 95. Okay, 95. Oh, Jesus, math. So 120 minus 95 gives us an extra 25 tiles, right? So 25 tiles. Sorry. I put a telephone today for the first time. Oh my God. And then they get Less worried, so stinking cute. Oh, yeah. Dupes can be really adorable. They can also be really terrible, terrible things. Alright, let's move you over there. 25 extra tiles. So, let's say... I'm just going to use that as an indication. Just so we can, like, get the most out of our situation here, right? So now this would be 60 plus 56, so 116, no. Yeah, 116, 17, 18, 19. That would be 119 tiles. 26 there, 26 below, so enough for 43 dupes without decor. 26, yeah. The Bat Guy coming in. How are you? Welcome in, Bat. Bat's in the colony already. You guys should go follow Bat. Bat gave me some crazy ideas about how Ani could be even more of a war crime simulator than RimWorld in certain ways. I'm always going to tell that story. That's like going to be the #1 story. Hassan constantly wants to end his life in the weirdest ways in my recent game. Oh my god. I think everybody's got like a dupe that they have a story about, right? So this would give us a lot of space. Thank you for sharing that, Delicoth. I really like that. Because what this would really be is so that we can keep the kitchen separate. I mean, it'd be kind of a long way for the hydrogen to travel, but we could focus up and make some ceramic, which would make that a lot better. Yeah. I kind of get fed up with him and really consider granting him his wish. Oh my god. So I know it's not Ani, but in RimWorld, I had this one pawn that just non-stop would get into social fights. Just like biting off fingers and like stomping, crushing toes and like all that shit, right? I told this story the other day, so some of you might be like, now that you're repeating yourself, but that's what we do. I saw a game file where someone had a dead meep in his deep freezer. Alright, so what if this was our kitchen and, what do you call it? Kitchen and Great Hall setup. There should be plenty of room for all of our dupes, and that'll get us a kitchen with two workspaces, 2 of each workspace. I mean, hell, honestly, what we could do also... We could put a door here as well, right? And then just put a ladder segment there. No, because the sweeper would be there. Never mind. I mean, we could, in theory, do something like that, but nose missing because turtle bite. How did you let it bite your nose? Oh my god. So anyway, yeah, I had this one pawn that was just like God, fucking pain in the ass. Just would not stop beating the shit out of people. And one day he finally decapitated one of the pawns I raised in the colony, and I was like, that's it. I'm done with you. I had them take off all of their armor and weapons and everything, and then my leader accused him of a crime, convicted him of being guilty, and then we held a public execution. There was no reason to kill him other than the reason I hated that pawn. It's just nonstop. Every party, they would fucking break somebody's hand. Decapitating one of the pawns that we raised in the colony to be a super pawn. I couldn't tolerate that anymore. That was just, no. Fuck that guy, exactly. You murdered someone for your own nonsense. It's also a FO moment IRL too. Superbone wasn't so super. I mean, yeah. He caved her neck in. Basically just like destroyed her neck so it separated her head and her body. It's like, oh my God. So I gotta say, this isn't a terrible idea for... It's just a flesh wound. So I think I like this. This is a nice setup. I think we could run this setup. Next question then is realistically going to be, where are we going to put our toilets? Like, we have a hatch ranch here. And we could do our storage system over here. We got to put the poke shells somewhere. I don't know that I care about the poke shells, honestly, at some point. But whatever. Actually, that's not a bad place for the poke shells. Because any rot or polluted dirt... Oh, what if we put... Okay, if we're getting away from the four high tile convention, because we need rot and polluted dirt dumped down here, right? So that they can eat the rot and the polluted dirt and turn it into sand. Not that we care too much. We're not going to be in any type of situation. We have 600 tons of sand, right? So then if the... We'd have to move it because that auto dropper couldn't be there, but I guess that doesn't even matter in theory. Because we could just put like a loader. Okay, then where do we put the bathrooms? Like, we need a bionic dupe bathroom and we need a regular dupe bathroom. I mean, we could theoretically put the bathrooms like here and here. And then these floors could eventually be our like off-site work arcade that I want to build. I'm starting to like this idea. And then additional ranches over here. Well, maybe not even. Does the deep freeze hole need to be 2 tiles deep? The outlet can sit on the metal tile, right? Then you would save height for the room. There needs to be a metal tile there, and it needs to be surrounded on all sides by insulated tiles. Otherwise, it's going to just massively bleed chill into the base and start freezing the dupes. Not that matters, but like... It kind of does. We don't really want to freeze or superheat our dupes. So, metal tile, deep freeze spot. Yeah. You want it sitting on a metal tile, you want it inside, and you want it to be surrounded so that the cold doesn't leak out. Just give the dupes warm coats. Yeah, that'll do. How you doing, Carrie? Welcome in. We're planning our end game kitchen / great hall, and then I'm trying to decide where I want to put my toilets. We're using the planning mod because reasons. I really should be letting this go. We're vacuuming a place out. Let's just let it play. I mean, I think I like this idea. I mean, we'll have to move the hatch ranch, but who gives a shit, right? And then theoretically, we could just let them go out the backside of the bathrooms to access this steam room. Which I should really fix. Does this make sense? I mean, we could put the bathrooms on the same floor, right? We could just, like, legitimately, like, regular dupes up front, bionic dupes. Oh, we got to factor in showers, too, right? Which don't need to be in there. And we could put the showers with a nature reserve. Okay. I think we work on doing this. Where are we going to move the hatch ranch? All right, obviously first we have to move the Drecos to our new Dreco location. It's like echolocation, but Dreco. Anyway, new people, because there's a lot of new people here. I'm NetherCloud. I stream every night, 6 to midnight Pacific Standard Time, and then I stream on Saturdays as well. I start at noon. We usually go to 6. It's a relatively new schedule for me because I used to stream during the day, but I picked up a day job so that we can, you know, pay off the bills from my medical excursion, because I spent several years in the hospital, racked up a bunch of debt. Once we get that all paid off, though, we'll be back to streaming all day, every day. But for now, we're streaming 6 to midnight, and then I'm sleeping for 5 or 6 hours and working a full-time job. So all of the support has been very much appreciated. We've had a lot of new people come in. A lot of our recurring friends, family, and viewers have adjusted to the new schedule, and it's been really awesome. So yeah, we do RimWorld, Oxygen Not Included, on a regular basis, like 3 nights a week for RimWorld, 2 nights a week for Ani. Saturday winds up being our wild card day. We're taking a small break from RimWorld because I kind of lost my mind when we lost our colony on Monday, and we're doing a little bit of Enshrouded and Aloft because the devs sent me keys, so we're checking those games out. I think the devs would be proud because a lot of people are like, I want to play this now, and I want to play it now too as well. So, okay, we're messing with a jigsaw puzzle at this point. Well, not even a jigsaw puzzle. I like the idea of the toilets being here, right? Because then the water sieve can drop the rot from any of these things can get loaded in to loaders and dropped to the poke shells. If the bathroom is right up here, the bathroom could also drop any polluted dirt to the poke shells. So we're basically turning sand into polluted dirt back into sand. What's the conversion ratio on that? So 1 kilo of polluted dirt, polluted water gives us okay, so 3 tons of polluted water gives us 120 kilos of polluted dirt. So this is not a neutral process at all. And then 70 kilos gives us 35. So we lose mass at every step of the way. We could eventually put plum... I think rot is probably the main thing they're going to be eating. We could move our bathrooms like down here theoretically. I think I like them being up here though. Fresh rot. The oxymoron of it all. Okay, how large of an area do we need for... Okay, so what's the max size on a lavatory? I think it's 64, right? $64. So that's there. Which is in theory enough for 4 toilets and 4 sinks, or 3 and some statues and stuff. I think we'd probably want to go 4. And then, what's the size on these things? Are these 3 wide? No, they're too wide, right? No, they're 3 wide. So these are 3 wide. So 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14, 16. 16 doesn't divide. It's fine. We'll just put in decor where it doesn't work. And then the gunk. Where does the gunk go at that point? What are we trying to do with the gunk? We're going to cook the gunk, right? Eventually. 447 degrees. Because it's kind of worthless to us. One hand sanitizer with the gunk extractors makes a washroom. Oh, yeah, that's a good call. The Bionic dupes don't need to wash their hands, right? Like, gunk doesn't have food poisoning germs on it. Oh, yeah. We're going to give it to him for morale. Yeah, totally on the same page. I see you. I'm trying to plan a little bit around what we're doing here, so... And I don't think Bionic dupes take showers because they don't like water, right? So we could set up regular toilets and showers here, and then a gunculation chamber over here, and then have these 2 floors for something else, and... Or we could just put the hatch ranch up here. We could move the hatch ranch up here. I don't know if gunk does or not, but Bionics are immune to ETOCCs. You don't use them. I mean, we're doing like a long-term playthrough, so I figure we might as well give them every opportunity to get morale at every step of the way, right? Let's do some decor bombing. Let's do some showers. Let's put we're gonna actually put nature reserves in the hallway here, the main travel spine, so to speak. But yeah, I think for now, we just move the hatches up 2 floors. We might end up moving them again, but, you know, who cares, right? Let's just go like that. Yeah, let's move the hatches up by 2 floors. Those things can get deleted. I'm kind of trying to switch everything over to granite. Because granite is prettier. Oh, where are we going to put the hatchery? Should we just put it behind the hatch ranch? No, because then it'll get dropped on the floor. I don't want them to get dropped in this area. So we're going to want them to come through from the front. Okay, so let's say we just have an incubator like straight up right there. Doesn't even need to be anywhere special. That shifts us back how many tiles? Like that would be there. It goes back 2 tiles, so 1, 2. So that would be there. Oh, we need the evolution chamber as well. Grrr. I'm gonna let them build the floor. I don't know for sure. I don't use them. My brain doesn't function. Okay, hold on. We might actually be able to do something with this. I got an idea, right? What if, now hear me out. So this 1, 2, 3, 4. It sees that tile, right? That wouldn't work, realistically. I was thinking maybe we could put the evolution chamber right near the kitchen. I mean, we could always put in an additional sweeper, right? Okay, let's say... There's our evolution chamber. Is there still this bug where when food comes out of the fridge and you try to deep freeze it, it's locked at the fridge temp and will never change to deep frozen until you reload? I don't know. I've never heard of that bug, but you know, you could fill an ocean with the things that I've never heard of. That wouldn't be able to reach there. Also, do we want the ability to use a spice grinder? You know what? Yeah, let's not plan around this, because I don't think anywhere we move these hatches is going to be permanent for now. Right now we've got a hatch incubator in here. Maybe we do just shove it up here and then just not worry about the evolution chamber. Alright, here's what needs to happen, guys. Nether needs to take a restroom break. That's why we can't focus, because I need to stand up. I spent hours trying to figure it out, got frustrated, left. Next game I started, game problem was solved. Yeah, I think a restart fixes almost every problem in Oxygen Not Included. But I do need to take a quick restroom break. We're going to put up the links to Bobby's music. If you like the music from the Be Right Back screen, that's the guy. Go click his links, show him some love, give him the thumbs up. Download his music, all that good stuff. I'm gonna run the ad break now. It'll push back our timer. That way you guys don't see one as soon as we come back. I appreciate your patience, support, and eyeballs. I will be back in just a few moments. All right, everybody, I'm back. Thank you for your patience. I don't have a solution for this, but what if we just flip the whole thing backwards, right? Like, instead of putting the ranchy stuff here, what if we put it on the backside and put that? That means the dupe would have to run across it, though. Maybe we just stick it up here for now. Like, how bad would it be if we just put the, Yeah, we could just theoretically... Yeah, why am I overthinking this whole thing? We'll put the hatch ranch up here. So, you know, just a little boop, boop, skadoop like that. We'll throw in some doors here to deal with the situation with that. My cat wants attention. You pay him just a little bit of attention and they go wild, right? And then we could slap down one of those there. Put that there and there. Put a door there so they don't do dumb shit. And a door there. And then we put a sweeper here. Wait, would that sweep to that? Tachyon? Please, please. Alright, it would not be able to see that, would it? I guess it doesn't matter if they go up there, right? So we could put a door there instead. Put that there. Right, then the eggs will drop in here. That will pick it up and put it in there. And then if any meat happens, it'll bring it down and meet up with the ingredients, which are going to be over here somehow. I think I can do that. I think that works in my brain. Yep, let's do that. Fantastic. We made progress, guys. See, all I had to do was go and address the liquid in equals liquid out paradigm. Please tell Tachyon that my mother loves him. She also tells me to tell you to pet that baby. You can ignore her. Aw. Thank you, Wicked's mom. He is a sweet baby. I do pet him a lot. I actually was playing with him a little bit while we were on break, which is why he's being a cranky puss right now, because he got a little bit of attention while we took a bathroom break, and now he wants all the attention. He's like, Papa, all the attention, please, all the attention. The inevitable spill over here. Hey, buddy, do you want to come say hi to Wicked's mom? Come here. Baby. Touch the baby. He is smelling my ear. Can you smell what I hear? Can you smell what I hear? Let's not get angry. Don't drive angry. Between the nuclear reactor and Hexacano, I think I have too much power. No such thing. Do all of your dupes have individual sun lamps? What are you doing? Look, I see what your cat brain is doing there, bud. And I don't like it. Wait, what the hell? A spawn with 3 pumps and 2 electrolyzers doesn't actually need a power transformer, does it? No! No, it does not. Why are you damaged? Why does every blueprint on the internet use a transformer? Because a lot of times you're doing like 4 electrolyzers, and you either need a transformer or to run all heavy watt wire, which is what I did. I'm an insane person though, and I'm on a large map with a lot of resources. Look at how big our water tank is getting. I mean, it's nothing yet, but it's getting there. You know, I told them they can auto bottle, but then they have to go over here to auto bottle. God, what is a better way to get water? You know what? We definitely have salt water coming through here, right? Right. So all we have to do is go like this and add in a liquid vent. I keep forgetting we've already got water coming through this place. Somewhere close, just pipe the water right to you. Yeah! Yeah, I like the bottle filler next to the super comp. Wow. Alright, we're down to grams. How far did we say we could go? And then if we needed to, we could put a separate thing over here. In fact, we're going to have that gunk go somewhere. Probably a terrible idea, but that's how I'm going to do it for now. I want to click on that pipe. If I make our gunk into infinite storage. We'll do something with our gunk later. We've got enough volcanoes on the map that our gunk is gonna get cooked into petroleum and sulfur. And then we're gonna use the petroleum in something and the sulfur for something. Yeah, not trying to take on any more dupes right now. When we get these projects finished, we'll start taking something. I mean, we could put it into infinite storage. I'm just going to put down a bunch of these tanks. We've only got 3 of them at the moment. So we will come up with an alternate method of dealing with this in the future. Slouchy lime socks. Cozy. Too bad you never see the actual clothes. Socks for me. Morning, Cassie! How are you tonight? So good to see you. Guys, go follow Cassie. Cassie is amazing. She is the whole reason we have access to some of the early access games we have access to, because she told me about all these cool websites to get things and stuff, and that's where I play the games. How are you and the kitties? Are the fur babies behaving? Mine was screaming at us earlier. Doing good. Helped my neighbor finish his Valentine's. Got sucked into Fabledom for like 6. Oh! Yeah, I saw the Fable was on sale earlier today. Alright, let's copy your settings and paste them there. And then copy your settings and paste them there. Somebody should be along shortly to deal with you. I feel like all the ranches can kind of go on the same power line. Wait, salt water is more than 1 ton per tile? There we go. I got the key from a friend. It's in his month's Humble Bumble. I skipped it and they already had the game. That is cool. Games are so much fun. What are we at? We're at grams over here. So I think what we do... Let's slam that down to 0. And do like a high-level wrangle command. And these are going to be... stone hatches with a maximum of 8 critters. Oh, that's the other thing we were working on. We need a cooling loop here. Because I had installed some of it here, right? And I was going to switch this over to this pipe. And I want that to jump over so that I can use that. Okay, yeah. It was the only game in this month's Humble Bundle that I wanted. Such a good deal. $12 for 8 games. Oh! Is that on Steam? I feel like I'm dumb because I don't know the answer to that question, but... We are so close to actual, like, permanent structures, guys. I can't work out how you built all that in just 400 cycles. A little site that sells keys and gives a portion of proceeds. Oh, that's cool. I'm at 170 stores, still building a spawn. I have how many hours in this game? Let me look. I have 1,835 hours in this game, TJ. I have stuff that I know for sure that I like to do. Like this barracks set, this bedroom setup. This is the bedroom setup I use every time. This Dreco setup, this is the Dreco setup I use every time. Hatch Ranch, same thing. Kitchen, we just redesigned right now. I always start with the same start with my research area. This isn't necessarily standardized, but I know the math that, you know, one aqua tuner will cool 5 steam turbines with polluted water, 10 if you're using super coolant. Like, I just know a few things about the game. Once you have kind of like a meta of what you want, there's a humble choice where they offer 8 games for $12. I gotta look into that. I have 4,000 plus hours, but I still like the early stage. I like the early stages, but I also like the late stages. This is kind of the grindy bit for me when we get to the mid-game and have to move temporary structures for permanent structures. If that makes any sense. Alright, so that's actually fully moved. We've got 5 gunculators, a hand sanitizer, and 4 reservoirs ready to deal with stuff. We kind of need to ditch this thing. Can I... That's the great part about this obnoxious water tank we've got down here. I can mostly... Damn it, Twitch is freezing on me. Hit it with a hammer. Okay, so the hatchling eggs... All right, hang on a second. Are we gonna... We gotta run 4 toilets, right? Do we run 4 toilets, or do we do multiple bathrooms? It's alright, focus, Nether. Temperature-wise.